Hey guys, what's up? It's Assassin here today, and I'll be showing you how to get the Technical Issues achievement in Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC. For this one, what you have to do is go to the Armax Arena, and there's all up 8 missions to do with the arena, but to get to the actual achievement level you need to do 7 of them. All these ones can be found in an email specific little inbox you get when you go to the Armax area. You go downstairs to select either what enemies you're playing against, what difficulty enemies you're going to be playing against, squad mates, etc. And when you open up that screen, in the bottom right there'll be an email box there which tells you what challenges you can do. If you don't have to read through it and all find out, just click on the message, then go straight into your journal, scroll up to the arena area, and then it will tell you exactly what enemies, difficulty, modifiers, or squad mates you have to use. Anyway, so the missions you have to do before you get up to the point are, you got the Geth challenge, you got the Spin Zone Elite challenge, Medi-Gel challenge, Reaper Solo challenge, Thermal Clip challenge, Prothean challenge, Cerberus challenge, Charity Reaper challenge, and then at the very end you have the last mission, which is to get the Technical Issues achievement, which is called Unusual Scores. To get unusual scores, when you finally get up to the area, what you need to do is play on the map called Spin Zone. You'll need to have the enemy set to Geth, the enemy difficulty set to Elite, and have enhanced enemy shields. You would think that would be pretty easy, considering you're only doing that for like the final thing. However, what does happen is you end up playing against every single enemy race. So you got Collectors, Cerberus, Reapers. I feel like there should be one more. Yeah, but my advice is, something I should have done in hindsight is just bring Rex and Grunt. If you bring those two, they are going to be like your cannon fodder. They have really high strength, especially if you can use your journal, squad upgrades, and have them fully leveled. But another way you can do it is have Garrus and Liara, because that way Garrus has overload to drain shields. You will have Liara, she'll have Warp and Singularity, and Warp will be able to go against, weaken armor and go against barriers. I'm playing as a soldier so armor and pretty much any type of shielding doesn't really bother me, and I also do my own little glitch. I'm going to put a video up on it later on, which allows me to fire like double the amount of sniper rifle rounds, which is something I found ages ago and no one else has put it up, so I want to call it my own little glitch, which I'm really happy about. I found it, yay! But anyway, my advice is, I'm playing on Insanity. There is no level specific difficulty setting you have to be specifically for this achievement. It's just doing it. So if you're going to play on Insanity, I would generally suggest when the enemies are spawning, something I do have to point out here is on Insanity the enemies are actually really weak. Yeah, they're just really weak considering it's Insanity. Like when you see a Banshee, you'll be able to bring the Banshee down really quickly. Also, if you picked up the N7 Avenger from the actual campaign, the one that doesn't need a thermal clips, you can go through a lot of those other challenges. Like there's one for like using no med packs, using no thermal clips, and having every score modifier, and you can pretty much do those 3 challenges in a single run because A, the gun doesn't need to be have ammo. B, you can use Grunt and Rex to be your meat shields, so you don't have to use a med pack. And C, if you're going to play against, have all the modifiers on, just play against Geth with Disruptor ammo, because even though they're synthetic targets, once you do break their shields, they'll get stunned by the Disruptor ammo. Anyway, so as you can see, there's an error with the actual simulator here, which kind of causes it to be fucked up, and I get a little caught off guard here. I'm just like, oh, okay, sweet, and the fuck. The Praetorians bring back a lot of memories from Mass Effect 2. On Insanity difficulty, they were torture. purely for the reason that they could recharge their barriers really quickly and they were hard to bring down. And I ended up having to use, I think it was the Revenant light machine gun purely just to try and bring him down, but damn, that was a deadly weapon. And as you can see, pretty much Rex just dominates. He's up there in close quarters, give him a claymore fully upgraded, and he'll tear those enemies apart while Garrus can snipe with like a Black Widow or a Widow, and you can just rape him from range as well. Some other achievements you can go for while you're playing the arena mode is playing against Spectre level enemies. Putting up a video on that. It's a little confusing to start off with. What you need to do for that is you need to have a gold token and buy a mirror match. Basically mirror match means you're going to be playing against Commander Shepherds, but they'll be playing as like engineers and all that stuff, like opposite to you. The other one is having a score of 9,999 points, which is really easy. Basically, as soon as you unlock a few tokens in the game, you'll get consistently high scores. What's even better is the fact that the enemies in this arena are actually really weak. I don't know why they made it that weak, but for Insanity I felt like I was playing on an easy difficulty. I only get caught off guard like 2 times in this. If any of you have watched my Dead Space videos, I always say about how stupid the connect functions are, but when I was going back and playing through this DLC in particular, I actually found it quite handy. Like, I could change, since I'm playing as a soldier, I have Disruptor, Cryo, and Incendiary ammo. And just using the connect function to switch between those free firing ammo modes saved a lot of time, and it seemed very fluent instead of having to freeze the gameplay every like 2 seconds to change from like going from Disruptor to Incendiary to change different targets. I was just going through and playing Mass Effect afterwards. I didn't notice, because it's basically after I got the footage of me finishing the party and having all the achievements, I went and started editing straight away. I didn't realise this, but there is actually romance scenes between new characters and old characters, which I didn't know. And there's also you hold a service for for Fane, but it's mainly for Coliat, which is something that I was really hoping for, because when I found Morden's little diary thing, I was really hoping there'd be something for Fane, and I felt a little disappointed for that fact. As well as the fact that I didn't realise that when I was doing my Citadel DLC playthrough, I didn't have access to Miranda, Zaid, Samara, Taylor. So I think when I do like my YouTube playthrough of like the Insanity playthrough, like my 3rd one, doing the whole thing, I won't do the Citadel DLC until just before I attack the Citadel. That way I have every character I possibly can. Because everyone in my playthroughs has survived except for Morden, who died, Fane died. And I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and Maureen. But she wasn't really a squad member, I just got her killed. As always guys, since we're getting close to the end of this video, if you did like the video, please like and subscribe. And comments are always very handy. I do enjoy getting the comments from like people who actually watch the content, and they'll say good things or helpful feedback. If you're just going to be a troll, kiss my ass. And there you go, technical issues worth 25 gamer score, which was kind of like the secret achievement for this game, sorry, DLC, because it did take a little bit for me. I was looking around a couple of the maps in the earlier playthroughs thinking that maybe there was an Easter egg hidden away somewhere, but yeah. Luckily it wasn't, because then I probably wouldn't have put this video up and not knowing about it. Because I am a completionist, and that is every achievement in every Mass Effect game now for me, so 100% completion. Yay! Cheers. Anyway guys, hope you like it, and I'll see you later.